In Arlington, and pleased to be joined now by the head coach of the Spartans, Mark Dantonio. And Coach, I just have to ask you first, what do you say to your team after a game like that?
I think the first thing you got to do is congratulate your seniors. We've had a great year. They've had a great 3 years. It's been tremendous aspect for them. So you congratulate them first of all, and then try and make that distinction between when things go wrong, for you. You got to pick up the pieces. And you can't let it affect your overall life, so that's what we'll do.
Coach, how much can you explain to your team the great things that happened today on a night like tonight? Is it too soon? Big Ten champions, you go into Columbus, you go into Ann Arbor, you beat Iowa. Is it too soon to tell them all that tonight?
Well, I just congratulated them, but you got to win the football game. Everybody's very disappointed, so. In the end of the day, we didn't play well enough to win, obviously, and I thought we played pretty well in the first quarter, but second quarter, big play.
And
we had an opportunity to come away with points and don't get them, and then things snowballed in the third.
Yeah, Coach, I thought from a defensive standpoint, they really played well. Particularly, I thought the defensive tackles had to get penetration to force Henry to bounce the ball, and I thought all those things happened, and your linebackers were able to make plays as well.
Yeah, I thought we played well on the defensive front, and really played well defensively. They got two big plays in the first half, and then, it leads to 10 points. But, our our inability to run the football, which that's who we are, until all of a sudden, we're in third and long situations, and they come with the pressure, even though it's some four-man pressure. They got good players. They're a well-coached football team with very good players, and, it became difficult to pass the ball as well. And, bad things happen when those two things come together. Bad things happen.
It looked like the end of the first half when the drive ended with the interception. It looked like you kind of got in the rhythm with the pass game. It just looked like second half you just couldn't get the rhythm back in the pass game.
Yeah, we didn't. We couldn't get the rhythm. They hit the punt return for a touchdown. Right. They hit the big play for a touchdown. And all of a sudden, you find yourself down 24-31. I can't remember. And then, bad decision on my part, not going for 4th and 1. And then, that's another 7. But, I don't know. You got to be able to run the ball. You can't turn it over. You got to convert third downs. We're 4 out of 16 on third down. So this has not happened to us in a while. But, I think that, we played well against the run. We did some very good things out there, but the ball bounced a couple times out of their hands. We got to come up with them. The ball rolled out of bounds, or we didn't get them. We missed some sacks. Couldn't get the guy on the ground. I thought Coker did a nice job. Obviously, Ridley, their wide receiver, played extremely well, and credit what they did offensively. They had good game plan.
Did you see anything from an offensive standpoint that you weren't prepared for, or it was just really about execution?
They got the Heisman Trophy winner in the backfield. He's 245 pounds. They're going to give the ball to him 45 times. So they create run-pass conflicts with Ridley when he's at number 2. The backer steps in the box. He doesn't get a reroute. You turn a 10-6 guy loose up the field without a reroute, and, bad things start to happen. I thought Demetrius Cox was right with him the first one. Guy makes a great play, and they get 7 the next, the next couple plays. But second half, he beat us deep.
Coach, I know you're really disappointed with how this game ended, but what does it say about your program? I mean, I know that you wanted to be a part of this college football playoff. Obviously, you want a very different result, but what does it say about Michigan State football that you're one of the 4 best teams in the country?
Well, we're coming. We're coming. Yeah, I don't know. I say it with a smile, I guess. Yeah. But, the goal was to get here and to go a little bit farther than this, but there's, at the end of the day, I said coming into this game, it was going to be what happened between the white lines. You're going to have to run and block and catch the ball. You're going to have to pressure the quarterback to affect the quarterback. We did, but he got out of it. They did that better than we did. And, they've got good players and a good scheme, and they're a very well-coached football team, and you have to be at your best if you're going to beat them. And they have to make some mistakes as well. That's the nature of it, just like we made a mistake down here in the red zone. We didn't come up with those type of plays. And so all of it sort of tailspins into what happened, I think.
Mark Dantonio, the head coach of the Spartans. Coach, we really appreciate your cooperation as always. Thanks a lot for coming out. I know it's been a tough night.
Okay, guys. You guys do a great job. Thanks for having us. And I will say go green. Happy New Year out there, and we will rise again.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach of the Spartans, Mark Dantonio. Let's go back to Chicago.